Oh, hi. We're ready?
Yeah,
Yeah?
we're ready.
Hello.
I think so.
Okay, we're so close to each
Get
other.
closer.
Closer?
Get closer.
Is it? Do I have to get closer, or is
Yeah,
it just you want me closer?
both.
That's what I thought.
No, I need you to get up in there. Get as close as I am to the mic.
I'm pretty close to the mic, I feel.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. I'm looking at the levels as I'm doing it.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Thank you. I'm trying my best. This is my first time doing this.
I love that you are the technical brain and I'll be like the marketing brain.
Yeah.
And I think it's working. I love also that I just sat to the side on my phone while you were like figuring this out.
Yeah, I figured it out. Look at me.
You did great.
Thank you so much.
You did great.
I was nervous.
Yeah, I mean, I was too. I was like, we need to do this.
Okay. Hi everyone, whoever's listening. Welcome to Have a Sip.
Take a sip. Is that word? Take a sip?
It is Take a Sip. I came up with that name and I forgot it.
Yeah, well, this is why this is our first episode.
Yeah.
So we're playing around, but I think Take a Sip with Thurlene and Whitney.
Because you don't like to be called Whit.
You know what's funny? I feel like people who don't know me like after a few months, they'll start calling me Whit, and I'm like, it's like an inside game with me. Like, I wonder how long it takes for them to call me Whit. Because I never tell someone, you can call me Whit. I'm like, no, you can call me Whitney. And then people just do Whit, and it's nice, and I laughed in the inside, and yeah.
Do you know what you're saved in my phone as?
Is it Whit?
It is Whit. It is Whit.
From the beginning, since you've known me?
Yeah, it's always been Whit.
That's funny. I mean, I don't mind it.
I mean, do I call you Whit a lot?
No, I think my like core group of friends, they say Whit every so often, but they don't call me Whit all the time. But other people will say Whit, and I'm just like, you don't know me. It's like when people think my last name is Taylor because my Instagram's Whitney Taylor, and it's actually Wood.
I know.
So then people go, yeah, Whitney Taylor. It happened to me last night in boxing. He's like, Whitney Taylor? And I'm like, sure.
That's what you want it to be, baby.
Yeah. I mean, it is my middle name, so he's not wrong.
Yeah, it's not wrong. Hi, guys. Sorry about that little tangent. Welcome to Take a Sip with Thurlene and Whitney. I'm Thurlene, by the way.
Yeah, and I'm Whitney.
Yeah. What is this podcast about? That's a lovely question. Entertainment and movies.
Yes. Entertainment, movies, TV. I feel like not a lot of people talk about TV. Yeah. I watch a lot of TV.
I'm getting into TV again.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that.
Is it because of me?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to hear that. Sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're good.
Should we tell everyone how we met?
Yeah, let's go on. Let's just talk about the culmination of this moment. Yeah, Let's do it. Take it back to 2016?
8 years? Oh, my heart. Yeah, 2016, July 2016 to be exact.
I want you to go in the ArcLight Hollywood break room where she was in the break room for the very first time.
Yes, we worked at ArcLight Hollywood, RIP. But ArcLight, if you don't know, was a really popular and I say prestigious movie theater. It was, I would say, a little chain, but it was much smaller.
It was the #1 movie theater in the country for quite a few times.
And it's at the Cinerama Dome, so if you live in Hollywood, you see it all boarded up. That used to be ArcLight, and people who work in the industry, they would go there just to watch movies. Like, we had, like, Christopher Nolan was a regular there.
Don't remind me.
Oh, so sorry. He was really nice to me in the restaurant. But
that's so sweet. Here's my problem with Christopher Nolan.
That's going to take too long.
Okay.
We'll
get to that. We'll get to that.
But anyways, so yeah, I was in the break room, and Thurlene came and just sat at my table and just started talking. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that at all.
I just was like, I just wanted to be alone.
Cool. And I said, fuck that noise.
And just started talking to me the whole break. And I was like, damn, she talks a lot. I remember thinking that.
And then you never went to the break room ever again.
I did not. I avoided the break room because I noticed that people would just come talk to you. And I was like, no, I just wanted.
Fun fact, I only did that to black people, black women at ArcLight.
And how many were there?
There was a good handful.
Oh, yeah, there were, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
actually, not all. Some. Just the ones that I thought were cool.
Oh,
yeah.
God, we should have done this sooner. I get all these compliments. Wow. But then we started so while we worked there, we got 4 free movie tickets a day.
Mm-hmm.
And so we just started going to the movies every week, and we like built this like group that would go every Thursday to new releases, and like we became friends. And Thurlene also, fun fact, doesn't drink. So a lot of times she'd be driving me home very drunk.
Not that drunk.
A couple times. But it was holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. And then also, fun fact, Darlene's been hounding me to do a podcast for years.
I would just casually bring it up. Hey, we should record a podcast together.
Yeah.
And
all of our friends were doing them. And I just was like, no. And
then literally like a month ago, I randomly asked my annual question, let's do a podcast. And you were like, yeah, why not?
I surprised you.
You did. I did not expect. I expected a no, and then that was not what I got.
Nope.
At all.
Nope.
So
yeah. And now here we are.
We're doing it.
We're doing it on one mic in our friend's living room.
Yeah, we are.
Figuring it out as we go.
We're about to make out.
No,
it looks
something else you've been asking, but yeah,
it looks like it. It looked like we're so close.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. If someone saw from the window, they'd be like,
"What's going on?"
Like Lady and the Tramp situation happening. Don't pucker your lips.
Yeah, that was such an ugly way to do it too.
I'm like, that's one way to do it. I guess some people are into that.
That looks awful.
Well, they're not our friends.
Okay, cool beans.
But yeah, so here we are. Thanks for checking it out. Hopefully people will check it out. I don't know.
Your mom?
Yeah, my mom definitely will. My mom, yeah. You guys will all get to know Tia.
My favorite person in the entire world.
This is really for her.
Yeah.
So I don't have to keep telling her what to watch every day. So, and if you hear anything in the background, there's 2 dogs kind of walking around, they're home, so we can't really say much, but currently Buffy is drinking water.
Taking a nice long sip of water.
A nice long sip of water. Oh, she's still going? Yeah.
She's thirsty.
She is thirsty. But let's talk about some entertainment news and like pop culture things. Thurlene and I are always sending each other like memes and just, did you hear this? And for some reason, Thurlene always has this inside scoop that I can never really find. And, yeah.
I read a lot of blind items, you guys.
Oh.
A lot. I'm very into blind items. I follow blind item podcasts, and I'm obsessed with them.
Okay.
And that's where I get all of my information from.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just know.
What's an example of a blind item?
So a blind item is kind of just like gossip, but from a more reliable source.
Okay.
Like people who like know the person or like a friend of a yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No trust in this world.
No.
But it works for us because we're here talking about it.
I'm eating it up. I love stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. And like you kind of pick and choose what you believe. Like if a rumor is like showing up again and again and again, it's probably true. Like case in point, there was a lot of blind items about Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay. Damn, we're really going into it.
Yeah.
First blind item. Okay.
And like it just kept coming up and then it became true. And same with Harvey Weinstein.
Oh.
Like that was a big blind item story, and it's also like a known Hollywood secret type of thing.
Yeah.
And then it became true.
Wow.
So if it keeps coming up, it's probably true.
So what's a blind item right now that hasn't quite become true yet that's out there?
I mean, it's a known one, but like, I don't think a lot of people know it.
Say it.
Jake Gyllenhaal? You know.
Oh, but please tell the people.
That Jake Gyllenhaal may or may not, allegedly.
That's going to be a big word here for us.
Be not heterosexual.
Ah, okay.
Maybe I've heard things from bisexual to gay.
Ah, wow, interesting. And what do I always tell you when you tell me? I'm like, I don't want to hear it.
You don't want to hear it.
Don't
and like
tell me that.
So all of his relationships with women are PR and they're fake. Even Taylor Swift.
Well, I can kind of believe that. I mean,
Yeah.
they didn't last that long.
Yeah.
It was like 3. She got a great song out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it was about him.
Oh,
Allegedly.
man.
That's another big blind item thing too.
Gosh,
we'll get into that later because we're talking about Taylor today.
Yeah,
so
we are. When are people not?
talking about her. That's true. That is so true. So what's the first thing you want to talk about?
I want to talk about the Saltburn cast, like the Barry and Jacob.
Okay.
That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about Barry first.
Okay, Barry Keoghan.
Yeah. Give me some blind items there. Do you have any?
I don't have any blind items.
Okay.
I'm fresh out of them.
But we do know that he is linked to Sabrina Carpenter.
Yes.
Right?
I do.
That's the girl. You're looking at me like, I don't remember her name. That's the name.
I always think I get her and Dove Cameron mixed up a lot.
You know what? I can see that.
Because they're both Disney girls.
Yeah.
And they're singers. The blonde.
But Dove Cameron's dating a musician from a band.
Okay. I know, like, if you put a picture of them in front of me, I will be able to tell the difference. Yeah. I know what they look like.
One's a little more goth than the other right now.
Yeah, and well, one's in Schmigadoon, which I love.
Yeah, canceled, R.I.P.
Don't get me started. It's fine. It's fine. I just discovered it, fell in love, and then canceled.
Yeah. I watched halfway through the first season, and I was like, I'll come back. And now I'm like, well, why? It's canceled.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
2 seasons, and, did its thing at Apple.
Yeah. So Sabrina Carpenter, that's confirmed, right?
So they're at the Grammys after party, because Barry is out on the town. I don't know if he is always just, he was just on Hollywood Boulevard the other day with, what was it, Mark Ruffalo, who's on The Star. I didn't realize, did they do a movie together? I don't even know. But
yeah, I think they... Is it Killing of the Sacred Deer?
Maybe.
He's in that. They're both in that, yeah.
Okay. See, I haven't seen that one yet, and everyone gets upset with me. But listen, we're getting there. But yeah, he's just been everywhere. And also, I'm obsessed with his stylist, Ilaria, which you guys will all hear me talk about Ilaria, and hopefully one day she'll hear this. But she is like my idol. She's the top stylist in the game, specifically with menswear.
She's so good.
She's so good. And so he's her client. And anyways, back to the story. They were at a Grammys after party, and there's a photo, which I reposted. I think you saw it.
I did.
And he's hiding his face, and she's held up a cocktail drink in front of her face. And I'm like, bitch, we know it's you. We know. They were all like canoodling. We know it's you. But it caught on camera and was posted. And I guess you can say confirmed,
I would say that's confirmed. That's a confirmed.
Allegedly confirmed.
Allegedly confirmed. Yeah, don't sue us, please.
Yeah, please. Thank you so much. We just gave your stylist such kudos. And your style, too. He's killing the game.
I love Barry Keoghan. Yeah. It's my boy.
Yeah.
Banshees of Inisherin. Love it. Yeah.
But, he does have some controversy with his baby mama. Right? You didn't hear that?
I did not hear that. I love baby mama drama. I really do. Because I know they have a kid.
They have a kid.
And they separated after 15 months. And then when I found out he was dating Sabrina, I was like, wait, doesn't he have a whole...
The timeline's a little iffy, allegedly. Allegedly iffy. But that's okay. Do you? I think he's starting to become more and more like mainstream too. I always wonder when people are with, I want to say regular people, but like not people in the spotlight, and then they get, a little bit of mainstream success, and then they're not with them. I'm always like, oh, dang.
I always hate that. I think it's such a shady thing.
I know, but
Chris Pratt.
That is upsetting me because I know blind item about Chris Pratt too. I learned that at ArcLight from a regular.
What?
That when he was filming Passengers, that he and Jennifer Lawrence hooked up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then it's, I guess, Anna Faris kind of, referred to it in a podcast episode and things like that. But
my thing with celebrity relationships, I don't think they're exclusive. I think they know. I think they let people I think the rule is don't make me look stupid.
Yeah, I love that rule. I think that's a great rule.
Like, do what you want and just don't make me look dumb.
Yeah.
Because I refuse to believe that all these hot people in the same area aren't fucking each other all the time.
You are always that, and I'm always the opposite, where I'm like, no, Thurlene, they're together, they're happy, they're monogamy or not, and you're like, no,
they're fucking this person, that person, and no, nothing is sacred.
Well, that's where we differ, and that's why we're doing this, because we are different opinions sometimes. But I want to get into Jacob Elordi.
Yeah, I just found out about Jacob. I've been sleeping on that.
Well, it just happened.
Yeah.
What, this week?
I think so. The assault?
The alleged assault?
Yeah, because it's funny because like his whole thing on the internet is that he's baby girl. Mm-hmm. He's so soft. He's a soft boy. He's so sweet. And
he's
then,
a 6'5" softie.
Yeah. He's 6'5" and baby girl at the same time. And then it was like assault. And I'm like, what?
But then when I read a little bit about it, I don't know. From what I read, it seems like the producer was just really annoying and just kept like antagonizing and egging him. And Jacob seems like he is a really quiet person and just is really chill. And I think that, maybe he snapped. Maybe he was just like, I don't want to do this bit with the bath water.
I mean, I wouldn't want to do that either.
Yeah,
honestly.
it's like... It's kind of a little played out.
Maybe if it was like the week Saltburn came out.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been months.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because at work, a lot of my coworkers are a little behind on the entertainment. And so they're asking me about Saltburn. They're like, isn't it insane he drank the bathwater? I said, I'm sorry. Have you seen Call Me By Your Name? He ate a peach with the guy's cum in it. That's more insane than this bathwater bit. And they were like, I've never seen that. I'm like, ugh,
of
don't
course
talk
you
to
haven't.
me. Don't talk to me.
It's fine.
Timothy Stand, I can't. Timotei, sorry.
Is that how you properly say his name?
Well, as you know, I'm obsessed with Dune press tour.
Yeah.
So he was explaining in it.
It is Timotei.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's not going to correct people.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Cool. That's what I do with my name all the time. That makes sense.
What do people say if your name is?
I've gotten Thunderbolt. I've gotten...
For Thurlene?
I've gotten Berlin. I've gotten Theoline. I've gotten Thurline. I've gotten a lot of shit. And if you get in the realm, I won't correct you.
Wow. Well, that's something you and Timotei have in common.
Wow, look at us. We're best friends.
Yeah, well, sure. Do you want to be best friends with him?
I don't know. Well, you know.
What?
You know the story about Timotei and college.
Well, yeah, but that's college. I mean, come on. No?
I would. That's all. I would. Here's the thing. I would.
Now you have to tell the people.
Oh, if you don't know,
now I have to put my boy out there.
Back at his time at NYU.
Did he go to NYU or did he just live around
NYU?
it?
Back at his time in New York, he allegedly gave a bunch of girls
blind item
chlamydia.
I thought it was crabs. It was chlamydia.
Is chlamydia not crabs?
Mm.
I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm not a doctor, but it was chlamydia.
Okay.
And I think someone at one point made shirts that said, I survived the Timothée Chalamet chlamydia outbreak.
Mm-hmm.
So that's his little thing.
Listen, and all I have to say is he's experimenting. He's exploring.
But here's the thing.
He's young.
Here's the thing. I'm fine with that.
Was young. There we go.
I'm fine with that. It's just that I would always bring it up. Knowing me, you know me.
Yeah.
I would always just make a joke about it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And like I can't do that.
Yeah. I just need to reiterate that I love Timothée Chalamet.
I love him too.
I'm a huge fan. So even saw Wonka, okay?
I saw Wonka.
Hungover on New Year's Day,
opening
baby.
weekend for me.
Yeah, you definitely killed it.
I did.
Did the movie kill it?
Wow. About that. I saw it. I showed my support.
Okay. We all showed our support.
Yeah.
I wore all purple by accident.
Did you?
I did.
I didn't see it with
these purple sweats that I'm wearing now with a purple sweatshirt. I was just hungover. It was New Year's Day. I always go to the movies New Year's Day. And I went with my guy friends, and they were like laughing at me, like, "Did you dress up for the movie?" And I'm like, "Oh, apparently." Yeah. I'm not ashamed.
No shame whatsoever. Let's talk about Jeremy Allen.
I don't know what you think about Jeremy Allen White. I don't think I've ever asked you.
So, I mean, I was a huge Shameless fan. Yeah. I loved Shameless.
Yeah.
I watched
great show.
I watched all the seasons.
Yes.
I've seen Jeremy a few times at ArcLight, R.I.P.
I saw him at American Cinematheque.
I did too, as well.
Yeah. Was I with you?
You were. You were.
Were we together? We saw Wicker Man?
Yeah. That was the Wicker Man. He was seeing the movie after the... Yeah. I love how I'm like, yeah, I saw him. Yeah, same moment.
Were we together? Yes, we were.
Here's the thing. Well, no, it's nothing bad. It's just that a lot of girls are like idolizing him, think he's a little white boy of the moment. Mm-hmm. And the thing about that is, I mean, his whole situation with his kids and visiting, doesn't he have to take, is it drug or alcohol?
Alcohol.
Test? Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised both, but definitely alcohol test.
Yeah, and that's just a little, that's dark. I mean,
red flag?
Yeah, if you have to, like, get a court order to see your kids and you have to do an alcohol test, I feel like that's a little sketch.
Listen, but kudos to his PR team for, you haven't heard anything about any incidents with alcohol with him except for literally the court order things. Like, have you heard anything?
I mean, I'm thinking he's trying to be clean, allegedly.
Yeah, it's all alleged.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of people who aren't supposed to be drinking and doing drugs and alcohol.
I know who you're talking about.
Wait, who do you think I'm talking about?
Oh, wait.
Say who you think I'm talking about, and I'll tell you if you're right.
Zac Efron?
I wasn't talking about Zac Efron, but that is someone who does it.
I know.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
No, who are you talking about?
Selena Gomez.
Oh.
And she has she has lupus.
Oh.
She borrowed a kidney.
Blind item?
She borrowed a kidney from a friend. She's not supposed to.
She borrowed it.
Yeah. She borrowed it. She's going to give it back.
She's going to give it back.
Don't worry, Francia.
A little damage, but...
Don't worry, Francia. You're getting that kidney back, girl.
Oh, man. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, listen, I think Jeremy Allen White is having a moment. Let's go back to Jeremy.
Yeah.
I think he's having a moment. I think he's doing great. I think he's really smart with his decisions. I think that his team and everyone is doing a great job keeping everything out of the press. I think he was sexy as hell in that Calvin Klein ad. I opened my phone at 6 a.m. and was like, oh my fucking God.
Thank
I
the gods.
Almost crashed my car because I do look at it while I'm driving sometimes. Whatever.
Not good.
I know it's not good. Whatever. I'm work on it. But yeah, I think that ad was so good. I think I'm excited for the Bear season 3.
Of course.
Iron Claw was incredible. Yeah. I'm a huge fan.
I'm a fan. We're fans here.
He's going to be right next to Timothée, Jeremy. Should probably get some diversity in that list, huh? I mean, but...
Sure, we can. Hollywood, make that happen.
I mean, I had Jonathan Majors in there.
Did you?
I freaking did. I was such a fan.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I was, but I mean, could you blame me? How good of an actor?
He's an incredible actor. He's easy on the eyes. And then let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
You go first. I want to know your feelings about this because you have some thoughts.
I do have some thoughts. I was definitely throughout the trial, like, still a Jonathan Majors stan. I was like, innocent until proven guilty. And then, all the way. And then he was proven guilty. And I was like, well, there's that. But
it happens.
It happens. I think that it's not all his fault. I will say that I haven't looked up the newer allegations of past abuse. So just speaking on what I know now, I also think that his ex is, I hope she's bonkers. I'm just like bonkers, you know? So I think they just weren't a good match, but I'm really curious what these past allegations are. Mm-hmm. I think it says a lot if also like Megan Good is standing by him. I'm really curious about that. Do you have the tea?
I have no tea on this.
I have no tea on this.
I'm so sorry.
I just saw the headline that was like, past allegations are, and I was like, God damn it. But I also, which we've talked about, I think he's on the spectrum.
Yeah, I can see that, though.
100%.
Which is fine.
I'm just curious if that has anything to do with anything.
I mean, it would explain that interview. Let's just say that.
Right?
It would explain that interview.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
I gotta get closer to the mic.
You do.
Oh, my bad.
You keep getting further away.
I know. Sorry.
It's because you hate me.
Oh my God.
But no, what was I thinking? I don't even know. We're talking about Jonathan Majors. Yeah. Do you think he's gonna have a comeback at all, or is his career just over?
I don't want his career to be over. Okay. I think that there's redemption there. I don't know. I hope that Jonathan Majors does make a comeback. I hope that he also does what he needs to do, and I'm not gonna say get better because what is he getting better at? I mean, it's just
at abuse. Well, there's Did you hear the rumors that he's getting recast in Kang?
I would much rather they recast than like completely scrap, because originally they were like, we're gonna scrap Kang. I'm like, what?
They can't do that.
Yeah,
that's a big misfire.
I do think they need to recast. I also think that Disney waited instead of pulling the trigger. Like in the past, they just pull the trigger right away and don't stop and think.
I mean, because their whole universe was riding on whether or not this guy was innocent or not.
Yeah.
So.
And so they kind of have to.
Yeah. Or they could have just not. They could have just kept him.
Well, they also scrapped his movie, Magazine Dreams. That was supposed to be an Oscar contender.
Yeah.
Scrapped. It's like, that sucks for the people, all the other people who are in it.
Yeah.
Like, maybe they could have shown it and he just didn't go to the press tour. And
I mean, look at Ezra Miller and Warner Brothers.
Yeah. They stood
by
them. They still showed it.
Yeah.
He still walked the red carpet.
Yeah.
Was it red?
I didn't look at the carpet. I don't remember.
It wasn't that important.
Yeah.
Because the movie was trash.
It was awful.
It was horrific. Yeah. It just, it's very unfortunate.
But yeah, I was a big Ezra Miller fan, by the way.
Oh, see, and I was a huge Jonathan Majors fan.
With his first movie, which also stars Jeremy
Perks?
No.
Which
also stars Jeremy Allen White. It's a movie called After School.
Oh, that's right. You told me that.
And I was obsessed with that movie as a kid. It's fine. You know, it is what it is.
We're all human.
Yeah. I want to update you on something that you don't know much about. It's the Nicki and Megan. Because what do you know about it? You just know that.
I honestly, there's some things that happen and I just look at it and go, I'm not interested. And I just kind of won't. Start me from scratch. Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, go. Okay,
so we have to take it back to a few years ago. So allegedly the beef started. Well, they met when they made Hot Girl Summer. We love that song.
Yep.
Great song, good song, phenomenal.
Yep.
So apparently their little beef happened because Megan was trying to get Nicki Minaj to drink alcohol. And she was pregnant or trying to get pregnant at the time and didn't want to do it. And allegedly, Nicki Minaj claims that Megan told her, well, just get an abortion or something along those lines. And that's allegedly that's just from Nicki. Here's the thing. I am definitely Team Megan this whole beef because let's get into Nicki Minaj. First of all, Nicki Minaj is married to a rapist. Her brother,
like a theme that's going on today.
Her brother is also a rapist.
Oh,
that's true. So flash forward to now, Megan releases her song "Hiss," and she makes a line referencing Megan's Law, and Nicki Minaj is not having any of it because she's just like, clearly, this is about me. It's about me. It's about our beef. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, is it? She didn't say your name. But isn't it funny how Megan's Law can apply to multiple members of your family? If you don't know what Megan's Law is,
please tell me.
It's the law that makes people on the sex offenders have to admit
register,
or
what?
Register them, essentially.
Wow.
Yeah, it's why we have people knocking on our doors saying that, by the way, I'm a registered sex offender and stuff like that, and that's. Yeah. So after that song's released, she releases Bigfoot, which is awful, mind you. It is the worst song.
It's Bigfoot because what? She has big feet or she was shot in the foot?
A little bit of both, because the line is...
As someone who has a size 13 foot.
You know what size Megan is?
What?
She's a 9.
9? That's like the average...
Yes.
Shoe size.
It's the average shoe size for. She also said she's like 6 foot. I call her Bigfoot. Megan Thee Stallion is 5'10", which is tall for a woman, but it's not like a height where I would say you're a height where I'd be like, that's a tall woman.
For the record, I'm 6'2". Thank you.
And I am 5'2" and a half.
Wow. I don't have a half. I'm a solid. Anyways, but yep.
And then Nicki was making all these crazy tweets. It really affected her, allegedly. I don't know. She was just going off on Twitter.
Wow.
And that's essentially what their beef is.
Wait, based on this information, I am Team Megan.
Yeah, you should be. She so in the thing in Nicki's I'm gonna put quotes around the word rap because it's literally her saying that you're tall, your mom died.
Oh.
You got shot in the foot.
Oh. All public record.
Yeah. Okay. And just her doing some weird ASMR saying, like, you spoke ill of my family and I know secrets about you and I'm going to reveal it and you don't want me to drop the next part of the song. And I was like, bitch, I don't want you to drop the next part of the song because this was awful and a waste of my goddamn time.
And you don't even listen to current music like that.
I'm getting better at it.
Yeah.
I listen to Megan. I love Megan, so I will listen to Megan.
Okay.
I listen. Yeah, I'm
development, people.
Oh yeah. Oh, girl, you don't even know.
Wow.
I listened to all the best album nominees for the Grammys this year. I like just naturally.
Wow.
Except for one.
Was it Taylor?
It was Taylor.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't get through it. I couldn't do it.
If anyone is the biggest Taylor, I don't want to say hater. You hate her?
I don't know her, so I can't hate her.
Okay, like not Taylor stan. It's you.
My mother.
Oh.
I think my mother might dislike her more than me.
Really?
Yeah, it's the one thing we can agree on.
Oh, okay.
Is our dislike of Taylor Swift.
You know, I'm not that upset about Taylor Swift.
Of course you're not.
I think she's pretty good. I just don't need to listen to her all the time.
Yeah, and I just don't think she's good at singing or dancing.
I like her songwriting. Silence.
You know, here's the thing. She makes basic music that is palatable for the master, which is a feat, which is hard to do. It's hard.
And I come from the basic capital of the country,
yeah,
which is South Orange County.
And you know, Taylor fans, good for you for liking someone. You know, it's just when you compare her to other musicians, she just doesn't line up. And like, just like people were like comparing her to other like country musicians when she was doing country, and she just doesn't add up. Like think of Shania Twain. Do you think Taylor Swift is better than Shania Twain? No, because she's not.
I was like, let me think about it.
I mean, Taylor Swift doesn't have a song where you hear like the beginning, like the dun dun na 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 na.
Let's go, girls! Yeah,
it's a whole mood. I'm suddenly the biggest country music fan, and I don't listen to country that much.
I think she pumps out a little bit too much. Like I don't like when people pump out so much and content that it kind of gets watered down instead of just pumping out really great quality, if that makes sense.
And then if you compare it to other pop musicians, she also doesn't really line up. She's not better than them. And people keep comparing her to like, she's our generation's Michael Jackson. And I'm like,
what? I've not heard that.
Oh, you haven't heard that? So many people have been comparing her to Michael Jackson. She's this generation's Michael Jackson.
That's really upsetting for our generation.
Yeah, no, it is. It truly is. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm here for the drama. I'm here for the tea. I'm here for the Super Bowl drinking games of everyone just ending up in the hospital because have you heard of all these Taylor Swift drinking
every
games?
time she's on camera, you take a sip?
You will die. You will die. You know?
I mean, geez, I'd rather watch her than the football game. But I also think her and Travis's relationship is really cute, even if
is cute,
even if it might be fake.
I mean,
but yeah, and there's also that big blind item rumor about Taylor Swift.
Lesbian.
Yeah, or bisexual.
Oh, so sorry. Yeah, which I feel like everyone brings up sometimes, and then it like disappears for a little bit.
I went down way too deep of a rabbit hole of Gaylor. I know too much.
Oh my god.
I've seen too much.
You've seen too much?
I just like too much information.
Wow.
And it's weird that I know it and I don't know what to do with all of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, but
you're not ready to talk about it.
It's okay. Not. It's fine. We're not.
I feel like Taylor will be brought up again in the future.
She's the girl of the moment. You had your mom said she had a theory about Justin Timberlake. Was it Justin Timberlake?
No, she has a theory about the royal family, but my mom is a huge Justin Timberlake fan. The silence, the eye roll. No, so my mom, for everyone who doesn't know, my mom's name is Tia. She will be referenced quite a bit.
She's the love of my life.
She is just a firecracker, is what I'm going to say. She loves movies. That's how I got into loving movies. She would take me to the movies every week. Like, we talk about what we watch, movies, TV, anyways. But she's obsessed with Justin Timberlake. It was a bucket list. We go to the movies. No, we go on trips together once a year, and we go to concerts once a year. We did Justin Timberlake Man in the Woods tour. Okay, his last album. It was fine. It wasn't like great, but
I mean, that's Justin Timberlake in a nutshell.
But it was great. I like his older stuff.
His first 2 albums? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, luckily he performed those. There was a couple songs, but anyways, we went. It was a bucket list. I thought we were done. It's like, we did it. We did Justin. It was great. He's a great performer. And then he drops Selfish and his world tour plans. And my mom is just sending me memes and sending me every post about it. And finally I call her. I'm like, I'm sorry, are we going? She goes, oh no, yeah, we're going. We're getting tickets. And I was like, oh, I thought we already did this. So now I have to listen to his stuff because I don't like going to a concert and not knowing words. Right? But yeah, so you're looking at me judging right now.
I really am. So I grew up in a household that correctly dislikes Justin Timberlake.
I was an NSYNC girl.
I was an NSYNC girl too, but Justin Timberlake's not the most talented member of NSYNC.
Who is?
Who do you think?
I think JC.
JC.
AKA former Mr. Arclight.
Yeah.
Shout out to JC. He was really nice.
But yeah, and it just sucks that they really put all the emphasis on Justin. He wasn't the better singer or dancer. And it's fine. But here's the thing. We are not a Justin Timberlake fan in my house. My mom really doesn't like what he did to Janet. Janet Super Bowl was not a thing.
Did not fly in your house.
It really didn't. And also, I remember one year we were watching like the MTV Video Awards, and Justin Timberlake won a award for like best dance video. And upon the announcement, my mom just looks in disgust and goes, "Ugh, he can't dance."
Oh.
And my mom, it is her one-sided celebrity beef. She has a lot of them. Taylor Swift is also on that list. And she's hated Justin ever since. Anytime he's brought up, anytime she sees him, she's just like, I don't get it. He's untalented, doesn't like him, can't sing, can't dance, no talent, no nothing.
Wow.
Hates him.
Wow.
Just doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. Well, I will let you know how the tour is because they're also playing on my birthday.
Oh, that's
May
fun.
May 14th. Thank you.
Taurus.
Taurus, let's go. But yeah, they're playing May 14th day. He's playing May 14th. I'm like, in sync? Maybe. Who knows? But yeah, so I will be most likely going this year. Unless my mom backs out. But you have to do whatever Tia says. You know, like I can't really say no.
Yeah.
She didn't even ask me. She said, no, we're going. I was like, oh, shit. All right, cool.
Okay.
But
what is her conspiracy theory about the royal family?
Oh, yeah, I didn't tell you earlier.
Yeah.
So another thing my mom, Tia, is obsessed with. I like that we call her Tia. I'm not saying my mom. Tia. She's going to be a part of this show. Tia loves the royal family. Anything and all things. Royal and the Kennedys. Those are the two things. I have seen my mom upset crying when Princess Diana died.
R.I.P.
Anytime there's a wedding, my mom is up watching that shit at like 4 a.m. when the Queen died. But her theory, so right now I think, I don't know if anyone knows, but Prince Charles. King Charles has cancer. King Charles was sick. And Kate Middleton also is in the hospital. Is she still in the hospital?
I think she is. Or she's like stepping down from duties and stuff like that.
She's in the hospital, and then King Charles is admitted in the hospital, and it's like, what is going on? And then today or yesterday, Prince William, right? Okay. Yes. I don't really give a shit about this stuff, but my mom was fascinated. Stepped in for King Charles on some of his duties. Basically, my mom thinks that the cancer is more serious than they are letting on. He's not gonna leave the throne, but he's just gonna like quietly, I think because of all the scandals that have happened, just kind of let Prince William handle business while he's in there because it's a little bit more serious. She also thinks that Kate Middleton had a hysterectomy, that her thing was really serious based on the recovery.
Okay.
Yeah. Those are her conspiracy theories.
I like that. I mean, usually, here's the thing. Usually the royal family doesn't like just announce stuff like this unless it's really serious. So she could be on. I do think we will see a royal coronation within the next two years.
Yeah.
For sure, which I think is great because imagine waiting so long to get the throne and then cancer.
Listen.
That's Diana from heaven.
Hey.
Doing the best. Doing the Lord's work.
Doing the Lord's work.
I'm a huge Diana stan.
We both are. This is a Diana Stan podcast.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I bought that fucking Eagles jacket.
Ooh.
For $400.
Okay. All right.
Because they released it. Because it was a custom jacket that was never released. And it was like just for Diana.
And you had to.
And it came out like around my birthday.
Oh, so you had to.
I had to do it.
Yeah.
Have I worn that jacket?
No.
No, I have not.
I have not seen that jacket.
No, I have not. No, I have not. But you know what? I own it, and that's really all that matters. Yeah. I was going to wear it to the Super Bowl, but they're not in the Super Bowl this year, so I don't know when I'm going to wear it. But we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
But yeah.
Speaking of Super Bowl, what do you have planned?
For Super Bowl Sunday?
Which is
tomorrow. As of when we're recording this podcast.
Yeah.
I might go to a Super Bowl party. I don't watch sports.
You know who's in it?
Yes. It's the Kansas City Chiefs.
Good.
Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens are not in the Super Bowl. Just kidding. The 49ers.
Yeah.
I knew the top 4 teams, so I just had to scroll
more
through.
Than me.
I don't know where the 49ers are from.
Girlfriends of the players. I'm like Olivia Culpo.
Sure.
Sorry, fiance. And Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usher's the halftime.
Usher is halftime, which, I will not be watching, most likely. I usually don't.
Okay.
But I will be at the Egyptian Theater, probably watching There Will Be Blood.
Love it.
And then Raging Bull.
That sounds like fun.
I know.
I have a voice lesson from 2 to 3.
During the halftime performance.
Is that the halftime performance?
I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
I just know the Super Bowl party I'm going to starts at 2, so I figured.
Oh, no, you'll be good.
I'll be good, right?
If I ever did watch the Super Bowl, I usually would show up at halftime and then finish the game.
I'm there to eat food at my friend's house, and that's kind of it. I love food, love a meal, and that's what I'm here for. You never saw Drake's video?
I never saw Drake's video. No.
The Drake video. I'm gonna.
What? Can you explain the Drake video?
So there was a video around the interwebs, Twitter mostly, of Drake.
I'm not on Twitter.
I'm not on Twitter either.
Oh.
I mean, I have a Twitter account, but I'm not like active on Twitter.
Yeah, it scares me.
Twitter has some.
It's just gnarly.
Twitter's kind of scary. You are correct.
Yeah. Are you looking up the video for me to see it to get my reaction?
I am. I think they took it down.
Who took it down?
So many people
know the blind items. Isn't there like a blind web?
I don't know the dark web. I've never been on there.
Oh. I don't believe that.
That I've been on the dark web?
But you haven't.
Oh, I've never been on. No, I haven't. I don't know how to access. I'm not a techie person.
You figured this out?
Yeah, because that's easy.
Oh. It seemed hard to me.
It was really easy.
I was watching you like.
If I could, but I'm also the type of person that if it's something that I can do, I just think anyone else can do it.
Oh. I'm like a turn on and off, and then if that doesn't work.
Oh no, I will look up how to do it.
That's why I have a lot of my guy friends live across the street from me, and I'll be like, "This isn't working," and they can just come fix it. I'm not ashamed.
Well, I don't have a video of it, but I do have a pic.
Oh, picture. Oh. Wow. That's him, huh?
Allegedly.
The fuck you mean allegedly?
I don't know if that's him. It could be. It could not be. It could be
a little blurry.
Could be a deep fake. Those are popular
now.
I have
slight curve.
So I have a one-sided celebrity beef with Drake.
Oh yes.
I hate him. I do not like him. I mean, I love Jimmy from Degrassi.
Yeah.
That's my boy. He did get shot and end up in a wheelchair, but he still.
Yeah, it humbled him.
Yeah, it did. But Aubrey Graham, not a fan. Not a fan. Do not like that man.
Oh, why?
I don't like the way he treats black women. A lot of the time. That could be it as a black woman. There's just he has the energy of a problematic white woman. I like to call him a problematic white woman named Aubrey because that's what he is.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally him. His name is Aubrey.
I have no feelings towards Drake. There's some people, like, people get so... I think Taylor Swift is another one. Like, I just have no... Beyonce is another one. I just have no feelings towards these people. Like, I don't love them. I don't hate them.
I think Beyonce is talented. I think she deserves the world and flowers and everything.
Maybe some album of the year.
Yeah.
Grammys.
Yeah, definitely deserves some of those. But here's the thing. If we gave Beyonce an album of the year Grammy, we'd have to make other people prove that they're talented.
Ooh.
And maybe try to make better music. Because Beyonce's here.
Yeah.
Certain people who have won.
Oh, you're dropping your hand.
4.
You're dropping your hand.
Of those.
Oh, it's still dropping.
Maybe here.
Oh, you stopped. Okay.
Maybe here.
That's like our height difference. It's like a whole foot.
But yeah, I think Jay-Z's little speech at the Grammys.
Yeah, let's talk about the Grammys.
Yeah, we can. I mean, Miley killed it.
Thank you. Let's go.
Miley.
Miley is in my group. Again, need a little diversity. But I love Miley. I've been a Miley stan since Hannah Montana. I'm so happy that she won. And she looked incredible, minus her hair was a little rough. I
liked the Jane Fonda.
I feel like it was like a nod to Dolly Parton.
I've heard Jane Fonda, Dolly Parton, and Tina Turner. I know she's a big Tina Turner fan too, and I felt like her Flowers performance was giving Tina.
Yeah, it was definitely giving.
Like that dress, I think it was the same. It's
that leg, and
yeah, it's the designer that she used a lot. So I think
she killed it. I'm so happy. I just love it.
SZA. Yeah, though she didn't win Album of the Year, which she deserved. She did win, so that's good. That's good.
That's good. How do you feel about Lizzo giving her like her award?
I mean,
She's presenting it to her.
They are friends. I have no beef with Lizzo. I know she had that big controversy last year. She's working on a comeback.
It's still happening.
Yeah.
Though. People are still, because I love Lizzo.
Yeah.
Huge Lizzo. I've been very quiet about Lizzo because I'm just so curious about what is coming, what's going to happen. In case people don't know, former dancers are bringing allegations that she just abused them and sexual harassment, just like body shaming, which that's the big one for me, body shaming. I'm just like, oh my God. So yeah, and she's losing weight. So a lot of people keep bringing that up in her comments, like, weight loss, and then people are like, it's not all about weight loss. So.
I don't understand the whole body positivity thing when, like, usually when a bigger woman loses weight and they get mad. I thought this was about celebrating our bodies, and I don't get that aspect of it.
You think it's about that, but it's not.
Okay.
I think it's an excuse for people to look the way they look, be lazy. And by lazy, I mean, like, you know, Lizzo is active. She's a super active person. Yeah. She's performing and she sings and dances. Like, your body's going to fluctuate if you're that active and when you're not. And so I think people just want her to stay the same so that it gives them an excuse to stay the same.
Wow.
Wow, I know, right? Did you hear that?
People might say you're fatphobic for that statement.
Absolutely. People are definitely going to say that. Yeah. As a plus-size woman myself... I mean, say it for the people in the back.
I mean, you losing weight, people will also say.
I did lose weight, yeah. People did say it. But everyone's bodies are different. Everyone fluctuates. I fluctuate. But, like, don't come for people in their comments. Let them live. If she wants to lose weight, let her lose weight. She's so plus size.
I just feel I can't comment any of this.
You are tiny. Tiny little dancer bod.
Yeah, I mean,
what were you the other day? You're like, yeah, I'm trying to get my abs back. I'm like, I see 4 of them.
I'm trying to get it. You don't know what I used to look like.
I don't. You're right.
I used to be.
Right. I have like one, and then like a half kind of pops up, but it's like an upper ab, or it's like a little roll. I'm not sure, but it's something.
You're good.
But anyways, Grammys.
And then Jay-Z won
he got an icon award.
Like and he brought up his beautiful young daughter, Blue Ivy.
Can we also talk about Blue Ivy? How beautiful.
She looks so pretty.
Looks like a goddamn adult.
I don't think she looks, no. I think she looks 12. She looks her age.
She looks, but like, I didn't realize how
much bigger she's got. You're still thinking of her in Lemonade with her cute little fro.
I'm still thinking she looks like she's 5.
She's a beautiful young lady.
I to be a teen.
I loved her dress.
Yeah.
Vivienne Westwood custom. And I thought it was a good dress for a 12-year-old girl to wear for an award show. There have been people commenting saying she looks grown and she's showing too much cleavage. First of all, she's 12.
Cleavage?
Why are you looking at a 12-year-old girl's cleavage?
I was looking at her shoes.
I did not love the shoes.
I did not love the shoes.
But also, it screams 12-year-old girl.
Yeah, she needed a walk.
Yeah.
You know?
But she looked great. She looked dark. I thought it was an appropriate dress for a 12-year-old girl. It reminded me of like bat mitzvah dresses that girls would wear growing up.
Yeah.
So I thought she looked great. But back to Jay-Z.
Yeah.
He got his award, and I
think he was nervous because I think he even said he's like, sometimes when I'm nervous I ramble.
Yeah.
I think he gave me nervous energy and just went off.
Yeah.
And I was like,
and he made a reference how Beyonce has not won Album of the Year,
which is shocking.
It is shocking. She's won the most Grammys, 29.
Wow. You just pulled that right out of your ass.
I did.
That was quick.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Not one is an album of the year.
Yeah, let's get into that. So
you're looking at me like.
So here's the thing. So Jay-Z made a reference to that. He also said things along the lines of, "So are you going to go home thinking you lost or something, or like you got snubbed? Some of you don't even deserve to be nominated."
Mm-hmm. Who was he talking about?
I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do something.
Do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Yep.
I'm gonna talk about race just for a smidge.
Oh, here we go. Well, we are 2 black girls.
Yeah.
On a podcast.
Yeah. Let's get into that. Just a little.
Okay.
Just a little bit, because I mean, yeah, I will talk about race. It's what I do. I'm black. Sorry, I wake up black. It's the first thing.
What?
That people see about me.
Wow.
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
When people are like, well, you guys make everything about race. Yeah, because everything is about race.
Mm-hmm.
I unfortunately, it is. I mean, what, you're going to look at me and be like, I don't see color? Idiot. But yeah, so I think, how do I say this without offending people? When it comes to entertainment and music and sports, I would say that it is an area where black people succeed.
I was going to say excel.
Excel more than other races.
Mm-hmm.
And would I say that arguably there are far better black musicians than there are white musicians?
With a capital H?
Yeah. I would. Would I say that the music industry owes a lot to the black community?
Yes.
Yes, I would. I mean every single genre of music owes a lot to the black community.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, from country to rock to pop.
Especially rock.
Especially country.
Mm-hmm.
I think it owes a lot to the black community, and black people don't really get a lot of the recognition that they deserve
in other genres besides rap and hip hop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think the Grammys are a way that the music industry kind of elevates white people a little bit more. And that's why certain people have 4 Grammys for Album of the Year and someone has 0.
I just think of the Grammys as the Golden Globes. I don't take them seriously.
That's true. That's good.
Like, I don't. So, because you were like, did you watch Grammys? I'm like, honestly, it fell off for me. Because as a kid, I would record every award show, every red carpet.
Same.
Grammys and Golden Globes are just two that I'm like, I just don't care for.
I would say this was a better Grammys overall, just with the performers they brought out.
Better Golden Globes too.
Yeah, they're trying.
Yeah, they're trying.
They're working on it.
They're hearing us, and they're working on it.
They're working on it. But also, I also have a conspiracy about Beyonce with what she wore at the Grammys. I think she's gonna come out with a country album. I think her next, because like
wasn't that Louis? Was that Pharrell's?
It was Louis Vuitton. And so it's said that Renaissance is going to be like 3 different albums and 3 different styles of music.
Oh my God, if she comes out with a country.
And it's going to be her last 3 albums.
Ever? Mm-hmm. Well, she's retiring?
Maybe, allegedly. This is a rumor. I don't even think this is a blind item. This is just a theory that I personally have, and some people have. But I think the next one...
You heard it here first.
I think the next one
will
be a country, and if anyone can do a country album,
it's Beyonce.
I mean, first of all, she's a Southern girl.
Yeah,
that girl's from Texas. Mm-hmm. And I could see it. I think it'd be great. Yeah, I think her next album will be a country album, which I'm interested to see how they go about that. Just because, you know, some people don't like when.
Do you think she would do a song with Taylor? I think she would.
She probably would. She did take a picture with Casey Musgraves. I want her to do like a song with like a classic country artist, like
Dolly,
like a Dolly Parton, maybe.
I think she will.
Or a Reba McEntire.
Let's go, Reba. Reba's coming back.
Even Shania.
Ooh. So, yeah, pop culture, right?
Yeah, so that's a big pop culture of the year so far, just because we started our podcast a little later. So we're just catching you up on some big pop culture moments.
But I want to know what you've watched so far.
Movie-wise?
We can do movies. I mean, if there's something TV that you've seen, but something that, like, we don't have to get into everything that's been out because we are not normal people. We go to everything.
Yeah, so fun fact about me, I try to watch at least 100 new movies in theaters each year. I've been slacking since the pandemic, but I did do 100 last year.
Yay!
Thank you.
Clap, 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 clap.
So I do see at least 2 movies a week. So yeah, we watch a lot of movies. You're not going to hear about a full detail about every single movie we've watched, because that will be forever. But just ones that stuck out to us.
Yeah,
I think it's
You know what stuck out for me in January. January was a slow movie month.
It always is. It's called dumping season for a reason.
It just really dumped hard. And the 2 that I want to discuss with you, one, we're going to go into Mean Girls first.
Okay, we can do that.
What did you think about Mean Girls?
What did I think about Mean Girls?
Yeah.
Okay, so I love the original 2004.
My God, that's not where I thought you were going to go with it. I was going to be like, you what?
2004, Mean Girls. I'm a huge Mean Girls fan. I saw the Broadway version.
Oh, so you've seen all 3.
I have.
Wow.
And I was not the biggest fan of the Broadway version of it. Renee Rapp's great in it. Her voice is beautiful. So I was kind of shocked to see a movie adaptation of it. Just it also wasn't that successful on Broadway.
Well, didn't it have to cancel early
because the pandemic?
Yeah.
And I will say I think the musical works better as a movie than a musical. As a musical than a yeah.
Okay.
So I was surprised by that. However, I didn't love it.
Yeah.
Didn't love it.
It's tough.
Again, Renee. Well, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're not mean in that movie.
Enough.
They're not mean. No. I wouldn't call them mean. They're not mean. I feel like it relies heavily on your knowledge of the original movie to fill in those gaps of the main things that they would do, which I don't love. I did not like the costume design.
Yeah, you were big on that.
It looks awful. One of the great, it also doesn't tell a story. You could tell a story with the clothes in the original Mean Girls. You can't do that in this. I feel like they just picked up clothes from Target, and they're like, this is what youths wear.
Maybe. And for people who don't know, Thurlene is an incredible seamstress.
Yeah.
So she picks up on these details like no one's business.
I love costume design.
Yeah.
In movies.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite parts. And it just wasn't giving. I really didn't like the costume design. I feel like some of the clothes they picked out for them just didn't flatter some of the actresses. Yeah, so I just didn't really like that. What did you think of Mean Girls?
Oh, I was so ready for it. I was so excited. I contemplated wearing pink, and I just was not into it. I couldn't get into it. The only thing I will say, I really liked Damien and Janice. Those were the two
Janice was
highlights for me.
Janice was great.
The songs, though, there was no depth to them. Literally, one song I felt like it just kept saying, "I'm sexy, I'm sexy, like the whole time." And I was like, "Where are the two from like La La Land?" Like, I feel like we needed to get some actual.
No, we don't.
Songwriters.
We don't need.
Well, I was a Greatest Showman stan.
I know you are.
Until recently.
I know.
I realized it's not that good.
You are correct. Thank you for seeing the light. I was wondering when you were going to get to that conclusion.
It took me a couple years.
You were so big. I think I saw it again with you one time.
Well, I have trauma behind it because my dog died.
Oh, right. That was that year?
That was that day. Yeah.
Oh,
so okay. It was like I was holding on to it.
Like me in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Got it.
Yeah. Oh, we'll talk about that.
One day.
But yeah, I just wasn't a fan of it. The original was so good. Yeah, they weren't mean enough. Also, Regina George, like her whole shtick is like losing 3 pounds and losing 3 pounds, and then they gave her in the newer one they gave her these bars to gain weight. Like she looked the same. It just didn't correlate. It just wasn't great. And I also was not a fan of the lead Katie.
Oh, that's fair. That is fair.
But
my whole thing with that with the Regina George in Mean Girls the musical, she doesn't seem like someone who would care about gaining weight.
Yeah, exactly.
She's comfortable in her body. I mean, Renee Rapp is comfortable in her body.
She's incredible.
I love her.
Yeah. Stan.
So
she goes in my Stan. Another white person.
So I it just seemed like they could have taken that out just because again she doesn't seem like someone who is concerned about losing 3 pounds or not.
Yeah. But what was good in January?
Sure.
You know what I'm gonna say.
I do.
What am I gonna say?
You're gonna say Beekeeper.
Beekeeper was so good. No?
It was fun.
Oh my god. Mean Girls or Beekeeper, what would you pick?
What would I pick?
Yeah.
Gun to my head?
Yeah.
I guess Beekeeper.
What do you mean you guess? You would have been shot. It would have been faster than that.
Beekeeper.
Yeah. Beekeeper was so good. And it was quick. It was like, an hour 40? And it was just like a little bit of opening and then just, all right, we're just killing people. Barely with the gun, too. It was all like with his hands. That was hot. Jason Statham, he's going up in my stand corner as well. Another white guy. I'm noticing. I'm clocking it. I tell people, and my friends get so mad. I'm like, it was like a very quick John Wick movie. And they're like, no, it wasn't. I'm like, no, it really was. Why are you shaking your head?
Because I disagree.
What do you disagree about?
I love John Wick.
Yeah, John Wick is great.
John Wick is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I would not put Beekeeper.
It's like its little brother.
Distant cousin.
Cousin.
Like second cousin.
No. Fine. Second cousin.
Okay.
By blood.
Marriage?
No. Okay. By blood.
Okay.
Second cousin by blood. Beekeeper to John Wick. I'll deal with that.
I guess I feel like you might like stab me if I don't agree. So
I mean, if you think about all the, I think also because when Beekeeper came out, there was just such like dead weeks of movies.
Okay.
That I think when we went and saw Beekeeper, we were just so excited that it was like halfway decent.
Okay.
And a new universe that we haven't seen. And we're like, yes, finally. It's like tears in our eyes.
Yeah.
You're still staring at me like, no, you're insane.
You are. I mean, here's the thing. Beekeeper is fun. I'll give it that. Like, if it was on TV, I'd put it on.
I'm just happy they gave Jason Statham like a story.
Okay.
You know how many of his movies? They're either for like the Asian markets, which kudos, make that money, or the story is just so bad.
I feel like, was the story?
I like the story.
Okay.
I like the fact he's a beekeeper and he was saving a black woman's like legacy and helping, it was great.
Okay. It was fun. Like, I don't think it was like the worst movie ever, but I don't think I love it as much as you did.
I love action movies. Like, my top genre is action. Second, rom-coms. Third, horror. In that order. Yep.
Wow. Sure. So 2 of those genres I just don't love. One I'm warming up more to of those 2.
Okay, well, what are your top 3 genres?
My top 3 genres of film. I do love a horror film.
Okay. There we go.
Science fiction.
That's
fantasy.
A good one.
Drama.
Okay.
Comedy.
You gave me like 4 or 5.
I did. I like all of those.
I would do science fiction as 4 for me.
Okay. I'm not a rom-com girl.
I'm aware. But now they are aware. But
Yeah.
I'm aware.
I'm not a rom-com. I think that most of them are bad. I like some romantic movies.
Okay. Are they romantic dramas?
Kind of. Like, I like Brooklyn, Amelie.
Okay. And I like My Best Friend's Wedding and When Harry Met Sally.
I could do When Harry Met Sally.
Yes. You can't do Best Friend's Wedding?
I could watch
It's not even a happy ending.
I could watch it.
It's not even a happy ending.
I don't care.
Oh.
It's just, I feel like newer rom-coms aren't as good as the older ones. Like,
I agree. I think they're trying to make a comeback. I think Reese Witherspoon announced she was going to be, making some and trying to help with the genre. So,
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
Good for her.
Anyone But You, though.
I saw.
And you hated it.
Did not like that movie.
Oh, I thought it was cute.
I mean, sure. I watched it.
I couldn't get out of my head, though, that they definitely fucked.
Oh, Sydney Sweeney and
Glenn Powell.
Oh, yeah, they fucked.
Which I also found confirmed. You want to talk about a blind item?
Those 2 fucked.
Yeah. His ex is friends with someone I know.
Okay.
And confirmed. And I was like, she's like, don't like that movie. I was like, damn, I love that movie. They had great chemistry. Sorry about it.
I mean, I think we know. They fucked, for sure.
I had a great time.
It was fine.
Okay. You're not making a TikTok about it, running out of the theater?
No. When I saw people were doing that, I was like, oh my God, absolutely not. Also, that was a big movie day for me. I think I saw 5 movies that day.
5?
Yeah.
You're only allowed 3 in AMC Stubs.
Oh, I paid for a few of those movies.
Were they worth it?
Yeah.
What were they?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you want to know the movies I saw that day? I saw Monster, which is a foreign film. Anyone But You.
Yep.
The Iron Claw.
Yep.
American Fiction.
Yep.
Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Yep.
And that was my...
Wait, that's 4? That's 5.
5. 1, 2, 3. I was trying to squeeze in Godzilla -1 that day, but it didn't. But I eventually saw it. Yeah. And that was a 5 movie day for me.
Damn. I still have to see American Fiction.
American Fiction's really good.
Well, I also want to know what you think about Argyle. Was that last week?
Yeah.
Watch your voice change. Go ahead. I want you to start.
Start what I think about Argyle.
Yeah.
I would love to start out by saying I love Matthew Vaughn.
Oh, my God.
I'm a Matthew Vaughn fan.
Yeah, I think he's great.
I loved the first Kick-Ass. Mm-hmm. I loved the first Kingsman.
Okay.
I loved his X-Men movie.
Cool.
Great. I love the guy.
That's what you want to end on?
Then I saw Argyle. When I saw the trailer for Argyle, I was really excited.
Yeah, we were all excited.
And then I saw Argyle, less so excited.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw Argyle.
That's gonna be your Letterboxd review.
I saw
Argyle.
I saw Argyle.
I Letterboxd reviewed Argyle when I was hammered the other day. That's how upset I was, and I'm gonna find it because I haven't looked at it since, and I vaguely remember.
It can't be that far. There you go. There, I see it.
Do you see it?
You're 2 stars.
I feel all over the place after watching this movie, and honestly, I just hate cats. And that's how I feel about Argyle.
I love the I think.
I just hate cats.
Same.
Sober or drunk, I hate cats.
Same.
Yeah.
We are dog people.
Yeah. I went on my whole spiel about cats and people who like them.
They're disgusting. Wait, what is
it? It's a red flag. It's like a strike one.
Oh, right.
In the dating world, if a grown man has a cat, it's a strike one. Let the record show that I'm putting that out there. And that's how I feel.
I would say that some of my shittiest exes, cat people.
And that's just say a lot that we're trying to talk about a movie and we just went on a rant about cats.
Disgusting. I hate cats. Also, if you own a cat, I'm not eating at your home.
Oh.
I will never eat food in your home.
Food? Other things, though?
Anything. Will not eat.
Okay.
In your home. Should I say why?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
I don't want to know. They might, but
You're not. You'll maybe.
Go ahead.
If you see me on the street, I'll tell you if you ask. I just think they're disgusting. I think it's nasty. Also cat houses smell like shit.
Okay.
Because of the litter box. And no matter how much you clean it, I can smell it.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about Argyle. But was there, so out of January and February, since January was like not that many films, but of January and February, what was your favorite movie that you have seen?
In January and February?
Yes.
So far.
Well,
movie I've seen so far.
Yeah.
So I did see 2 movies, actually 3 movies recently that I liked. The last 3 movies I saw, I would say I liked them.
Okay. Tell the people.
So I saw a movie called How to Have Sex.
Ooh, yep.
I really enjoyed the ending. I get why they did what they did. Got away from me, but for the most of it, I really enjoyed that movie. It was the first time this year I walked out of a theater happy with what I saw.
Okay.
And then this week I saw 2 movies that I really liked.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Perfect Days, which is Japan's pick for international feature for the Oscars.
Love it.
Call me in like 10 months. It'll be my favorite movie this year.
Wow.
For sure.
Cool.
It's the first movie I liked really well. I wouldn't say because I saw a lot of movies last year, but it's going to be a top for me. It's the perfect movie.
Is it your past lives for me?
I would say Everything Everywhere All at Once is my past lives.
Okay.
It's just I can see why people wouldn't like this movie, but I really enjoy movies that show the mundaneness of human existence.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it showcases it really well. And
Wow.
I loved that movie so much.
Did you cry?
No.
Okay.
I don't really cry during movies though. So
I always ask people, did you cry?
it's not. It's not really a movie. Well, you
Not
could.
an emotional movie?
No.
I don't know. I feel like we know someone who would cry.
Probably.
Yeah.
I could see, but like, I don't think that's really the thing.
Yeah.
I got misty-eyed in Everything Everywhere All at Once though. So.
I went with 3 of our grown men guy friends, and they were bawling next to me.
It's a tearjerker.
And they already saw it before I went and saw it with them. So, I believe it. And then I have another friend who cries all the time in movies. I'm like, wow, okay.
Weird.
And another grown man.
Weird.
Yeah. And tell everyone your third one. I'm excited for you to talk about the third one.
My third favorite movie that I saw
Do it.
was Lisa Frankenstein.
What? Lisa Frankenstein. Okay, tell people.
It's Diablo Cody's latest film. If you don't know Diablo Cody, she wrote Juno, United States of Terra,
Jennifer's Body,
Tully, and Young Adult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I had so much fun. Would you consider this a rom-com?
Hell yeah.
It's a rom-com and I like it. So I was shocked. When I saw the trailer, I had a feeling I was going to like it. I can usually watch a trailer and know.
To be fair, though, the trailer gave a very different depiction of what the movie actually was.
Yes. But
good.
I saw that and aesthetically, I was here. I was there. I wanted so much.
Being a socially awkward girl who reads by herself in a cemetery, you related to that?
So much. Wow, it was like my childhood. I loved that movie. I thought it was really fun. It surprised me how much I liked it, actually.
Surprised me, yeah.
I think it's really a really good PG-13 movie as well. Also, I would argue good family film.
Nope, not a good family film.
I saw people taking their kids there, and I think
doesn't mean they should.
Oh, you don't think people should take their kids? I feel like it was like a good for the all ages.
No,
don't
think so.
No, Mike.
I mean, I don't want to give spoilers, but they like murder people,
but it's not like
they cut off things.
I just feel like it's very like parents' discretion. I feel like parents know their kids the most. This is like a good movie to take your kid if they're interested in like horror films, perhaps.
Okay.
And I mean, I don't mean like a 5-year-old. I'm not taking a 5-year-old, but like 10. Someone who's 10 years old. You don't think it's appropriate for this?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, they're.
I mean, I was watching far worse as a kid.
Well, yeah, I was too, but I mean, I don't think we were supposed to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I was very nervous in the beginning of this movie because I was not into it. I was like, this is not something. I really hope it turns it around. And I sat next to our friend Devin, and he was so excited. He said, I love this movie. This is my favorite movie. And I was just like, I'm not there yet. Uh-oh. And then it got me. But I will say that it felt very choppy to me.
Okay.
I don't know why, because I'm not a technical person. I did not study film.
Same.
And I was talking to our mutual friend Danny earlier, and he was like, I had issues with the directing. And I said, well, what does that mean? Thanks, Devin. Devin just scared us with a scream mask. Oh, it's a perfect movie. Sorry. And he was like, the directing and this and that. And I said, well, what does that mean? As someone who did not study this, I just knew something was off and it felt choppy. He goes, well, that's the directing. I was like, oh, I flipped my hair. I was like, well, then I guess I had issues with the directing, but it's a first-time director.
Yeah.
So
I like to give new directors 3 movies.
Yeah. I think she did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Devin's still upset because I did not say it was perfect. I gave it a 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd.
Yeah. Wrong.
Oh. Wow. I put a heart like.
5 out of 5.
Danny gave 3.5.
Danny can suck my dick.
Oh. Wow. He will as soon as he hears this.
Thank you, Danny. Hi. No, it's a 5 out of 5 for me. I really enjoyed this movie. It reminded me of just a lot of classic 80s movies that I loved, like Heathers specifically.
Gave me Edward Scissorhand vibes, for sure.
Like a Tim Burton film vibe as well. And I just had fun. I had a lot of fun. I thought it was very cute.
It was cute.
Yeah,
I will give you cute. I think Cole Sprouse did such a great job, and he didn't even speak the whole movie, and he just killed it. Took every scene for me. I mean, you guys love Catherine Newton. Is that Catherine?
Yeah, it's Catherine
Newton was great.
She's great.
Yeah, I love Carla. How do you say her last name?
I don't know.
The mom in it?
I know who you're talking about.
She's so good.
I've loved her ever since.
Babe.
Ever since I saw her in Troop Beverly Hills.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm really taking it back.
I really am. I think that was her first movie.
Okay.
I think she lied about her age to get in it. So, because she was 16 and they wanted them to be like much younger.
Oh, heavens.
Yeah. I love her so much. So I didn't know she was in this.
I had no idea either.
So I was just delighted.
And she was so over the top and just such a bitch.
Yeah.
Such a bitch. And I was like, wow. And she just looked fire in a little 80s outfit.
She looked great.
Yeah. Because we've just seen her in Mike Flanagan's latest stuff. So I'm like, I haven't really seen her in a comedy in a while.
Yeah.
Although I did just watch, again, San Andreas, and she is The Rock's, which I watched Skyscraper too. Listen, I love the action movies. They make me go to sleep.
I watched both of those movies.
Yeah, and she's in it as, I forget she's in it as The Rock's estranged wife.
She is. I forgot until just now, but she isn't. I was just talking about San Andreas to my sister.
Yeah.
Because of the earthquake.
We had an earthquake yesterday.
And she was like, I'm afraid that like California is going to like break off.
Like, I think LA is okay. San Francisco's fucked.
Yeah.
Every movie, there's how many movies where San Francisco is just demolished because of natural disasters, and I'm like, y'all still choose to live there. LA was fine. Paul Giamatti had us like on lock.
Love it.
At the Cal State LA, you know.
But I said that to her, and I was like, okay, then don't watch San Andreas.
Yeah.
Because that movie might creep you out.
Yeah.
And she's like, now I want to watch it. So there might be a San Andreas rewatch in our home.
Oh, today. It's on Prime.
Oh, yeah.
I got you. They put all the Rock stuff on there.
Oh.
I was doing a little binge moment with him.
You're having a Rock moment?
Yeah.
Nice.
He's going to get me watching wrestling again, too.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. I've never watched wrestling.
What? Oh, I was a big NWA, WWF. And then when I switched to E, I was like, I don't like change. I'm a Taurus. So I like boycotted it.
Were you into wrestling as a kid? Like it was something
big.
Okay.
My house, it was like Monday nights Raw, Thursday SmackDown, Friday America's Most Wanted. That was our like family television shows, which America's Most Wanted is back. So
that's so bizarre.
Save lives.
Yeah, we were just not a wrestling family at all. Like no one. My mom, dad, sister.
Well, my mom wasn't. My mom was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" But my dad was like, you know, when he was home. Yeah. Oh my God.
I think that's probably why.
Yeah.
You have a brother.
And then we would wrestle like on the couch.
Never did that.
We were like people's elbow.
Yeah. No. Yeah. My sister and I never play fought.
What?
Growing up.
I'm so surprised.
Yeah. I mean, we fought.
Well,
never as play.
Okay.
And then mother would break that up. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you looking forward to that's coming out?
That's coming
in
out
theaters next week.
Next week? What's coming out?
Loaded question. You have Madame Web. Ooh. You have Bob Marley. Mm-hmm. One Love. Ooh. That's it.
Oh, is that it? Yeah. Listen, because it's
Valentine's Day is next week.
If you're looking for a good movie to watch with your honey, Lisa Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's keep that ball rolling.
I want that movie to do.
Okay.
Yeah, let's keep that ball rolling. Lisa Frankenstein's the movie you want. I mean, I'm not a biopic fan, so I
am.
Oh.
I love like a Wikipedia page just being shown to me.
Do you?
I do.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
So we are going to watch One Love.
Oh, we're watching Madame Web and One Love because Madame Web is part of the Spider-Man universe, and I need to keep up with this.
I love how you say the word
Madame. Is that not how you say it?
I say Madam.
Oh.
Madame Web.
Oh, a fun fact for everyone who decides to continue to listen. I say a lot of things wrong. And it used to really bother me. And my friends used to call me out. And I used to be so offended. And I just accepted it. I just kind of like double down and roll with it. And they correct me. And it takes all of me not to be like, fuck you. But, so how do you say it? Madam?
I just say Madam.
Why do I say Madame? Is that French?
I think so. That's why you're saying it. I was just like,
I'm learning French. So.
I was like, is the Duolingo really just affecting the way you
I was fluent when I was a child, so that's hilarious. Okay, Madam Web. Madam Web. It's going to fuck up my Duolingo. Okay.
Say it one more time.
Madame. I feel like I'm doing the Kylie Minogue. Remember that song?
Yeah.
I think that won a Grammy.
Yeah. So,
okay.
I mean, I'm going to watch Madam Web. I'm not excited for Madam Web. But
are you going to wait for me to go watch it?
When are you watching it? Is it Friday?
No.
Thursday? Wait,
no.
when does it come out?
I think it comes out Wednesday.
Oh.
On Valentine's Day.
So Tuesday.
But I'm seeing The Notebook on Wednesday, on Valentine's Day.
I forgot about
20th
that.
anniversary, baby.
So Tuesday?
I don't know. We got to see when it comes out.
Okay.
We got to see the date. But yeah, so we have Bob Marley. We have Madam Web. I don't recall anything else that comes out, but I mean, next week I'm seeing Poor Things Q&A with Emma Stone and Yorgos. And Poor Things was my top movie of last year, so I'm super excited with American Cinematheque. Thank you for getting all the cool people. And I'm seeing It Follows next week for the first time at the New Beverly.
I'm so excited for you.
Thank you. Yeah, all my friends are pretty stoked about it because
she hasn't seen it.
I haven't. I tried to watch. Apparently, I've seen 20 minutes. I don't recall. I think I went to sleep while everyone finished it. But
you do that a lot on movie night.
I do. I'm tired.
Like you didn't watch Donnie Darko.
No, I watched that.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I didn't?
No.
I slept for a little bit.
Most.
Oh. I didn't like that movie.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay that you don't like it. I mean, I don't like The Notebook, so.
Yeah. Last week I watched, I took a nap in The Sweet East. It was very chaotic for me. It's a newer movie. It's with the cinematographer of the Safdie brothers film, Good Time.
Oh, yeah.
His first film, it looked really cool, shot on film, and it was so chaotic and just made me feel like I have ADHD, but I don't have ADHD, so I took a nap.
Are you sure you don't have ADHD? Because you make a lot of references to ADHD, and you...
Yeah. No, I don't have it.
You should get that checked.
I'm pretty chill. I'm a pretty chill person.
I mean, there's different symptoms for everyone.
Really?
And there's different symptoms in men and women.
Really?
So...
Okay. I'll ask my mom. She'll know.
Okay.
Tia knows what to do. But, so I guess you're not excited for anything coming out next week.
I mean, I'm going to watch them.
Yeah, we're going to watch them. We're going to watch them. We're going to talk about them.
Am I excited? It's still dumping season, so.
Until when?
Usually May.
March 1st.
Well, March 1st, I'm excited for March 1st.
What are we excited for?
Dune Part 2.
Hey, let's go! Dune Part 2! We already got our tickets. Oh, wait, are you not part of ours?
I think I got tickets on a different day than you guys.
Of course you did.
Wait, when are you seeing
We're going, no, because you're going at 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
No, that's like a almost 3-hour excursion.
That's the time we saw the first one.
Yeah, but I have a real job now.
Okay, when are you seeing it?
Sunday.
Oh yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm not Sunday. So it comes out Thursday. You want me to wait? Yeah. I already have issues waiting to see movies on Friday with you. I hate it. I'm a Thursday movie girl.
I'm trying to be smart about my time. I could do Thursday sometimes. Don't shake your head at me.
I can't. Like I need.
And these are the fights that we have, everyone, about when we can see these new releases. Because everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I'll go in a couple weeks." I'm like, "No." She fights me on one day off. One day.
I want to see it the second it comes out.
Okay. Okay.
I want like the fact that I had to wait to see Lisa Frankenstein.
We saw it on Friday.
I know, but I wanted to see it.
It's funny. They say on the poster it comes out the 9th. We saw it on the 9th. I mean, in actuality, movies come out the night before, not the day, the night before. So we just had to wait 24 hours.
Yeah.
Upset with me.
I am. But luckily, I had a movie that I was seeing already, so it was fine.
So it worked out, so you didn't have to bitch at me.
It was fine, but I would have preferred to see both movies on Thursday.
Noted. As soon as, we'll try and bring it back to Thursday night. You heard it here first. We'll bring it back Thursday night.
Yeah.
I think we'll well. I trust you.
Thank you.
You'll leave that in there.
I trust you.
You're like, Whitney says you trust me. It's in the episode.
It's in the episode that Whitney trusts me. I'm going to refer to that little sound bit forever and ever.
Well,
you trust me.
Oh, now the hand's coming. You really like to hold my hand a lot.
Do I?
Yeah, I hate it.
I feel like I don't.
You do it in the movies. When we're watching movies.
I don't do it when we're watching movies. I don't hold your hand when we watch movies. I offer you my hand when you get freaked out during movies.
Oh, yeah.
And
then I say, no.
And then you're like, no. And I'm like, okay, have fun hitting. Because you know why? I know why. Because you hit me.
Wait. I'm a hitter.
Yeah, she'll attack me in the movie.
Not just you though. I like to spread it around.
Who's ever sitting next to her?
Whoever sits next to me, watch out.
I was like, why do I? There's a because
arms are flailing.
Yeah, because I don't want to get attacked. So I'm just like, here's a squeeze my hand instead. I'd rather that than get smacked.
Trying to make the movie more realistic.
Yeah. Have you ever been smacked by someone who's over a foot taller than you?
Yes, I play basketball.
You got smacked by a woman who was 7'2"?
A man.
Oh.
Co-ed.
I don't know. You know I know nothing about sports. Okay? I don't know what's legal.
I mean, you're watching the Super Bowl and I'm not, so.
Am I? I'm there for the food.
Touche.
And the halftime show.
Touche.
And to watch Taylor Swift and her fake relationship.
Okay. On that note, as we start and end with Taylor Swift. Well, I guess that's it.
This was Take a Sip with Thurlene and Whitney.
Whitney. And I'm Whitney.
And I'm Thurlene.
Bye.
Bye.